Summer has arrived here at Miracle Beach, and this is Go. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are at Miracle Beach, where nature is at its finest. And soon we're heading to Frank James Park, where carving is at its finest. But we're going to begin on the finest waters for sailing with Marjorie Greaves. Sailing is such a great summer thing. Did you know that there is free sailing lessons in Powell River every Saturday at 1 o'clock? Check out that website. Now, we are here at Miracle Beach in the Nature House. This looks awesome, with park naturalist Ali Roberts. What's new this year?
Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the Nature House. We've increased our exhibits. We had some high school kids do a bunch of work for us.
Oh, cool.
So you can come in and learn the stuff that the students think you need to know about the nature of Miracle Beach.
Well, and it looks like it's all interactive. I see some blocks to match up, and I see something you stick your hand into.
Yeah, we always like it. You have to be able to interact to learn about stuff. We don't want you just to walk in and stand and read stuff. So there's always something that you can get your hands in, something maybe to get dirty, something to match up. We'll test your knowledge and maybe make it fun for you learning.
Awesome. Now, what days of the week are you open?
We are open 7 days a week in the summer.
What?
Yep.
Seriously?
10
Cool.
o'clock till 5 o'clock.
Okay. At 10 till 5. All right. Awesome. And you also have an amphitheater, right?
We do. So programming is a big thing of what we do. We have kids programs in the afternoon, and we have evening programs in the evening, and everybody can come to them.
And we're going to stop over at the amphitheater with you very shortly because we want to have a look at that, and you can tell us more about the programs that are available to everybody and not just the campers. All right, and now we're going to head to Port Alberni with Mark Hanley. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We have moved from the Nature House all the way down to the amphitheater.
Welcome to our open air theater.
This is awesome.
Isn't it great?
What a fabulous setting, like the trees and the birds, and it's amazing.
Yeah, with these big trees around, it forms its own outside room. It's like coming into this special place that you might not even know is in the park.
Now, this is where you have programs. Now, are the programs open to just the campers?
No, the programs are open to anybody. So we welcome anybody from the community, anybody going by. You can come down every day of the summer if you'd like to.
Oh, cool. And what time do the programs run?
2:30 in the afternoon, we have our Jerry's Rangers, where you can win your moose antlers and become an official Jerry's Rangers. Typically that's for kids, but adults have fun in the background too. And then in the evening at 7:30 p.m. we have an all ages program that's done here in the amphitheater, and it should keep everybody interested.
That is awesome. Now, in addition to having the amphitheater and the Nature House, you also do a bike ride through the park.
We do. So we do a lot of special events, and one of the things we try to support is the Tour de Rock. So we do our Tour de Parks, where we get the kids in the park riding to try to ride as far as the riders, and then we also collect donations because we believe all kids should get to camp. And Tour de Rock is helping kids go to camp that can't come to a park like this because they've got some other needs.
Right. Well, that is awesome. Now, is that also open to anybody can come up and do that?
That is open to anybody. We're going to be sending out a big blast of information on all our events and dates and times for people to come out.
All right, and watch our crawl for that information because we'll get that up there as well. So Miracle Beach, a lot going on for everybody, kids, adults of all ages.
Yep, we've got programs, we've got a nature house, we've even got ice cream for sale.
Cool. And what does the ice cream do?
Well, everything we sell in the bookstore helps us to fund our programming, so we don't get much funding for this. So anytime you can make a donation or support us in our gift shop, it all goes to making this happen.
Awesome. All right. Well, Ali, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank
really
you for coming
appreciate it. All right, we're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. You're watching Go on Shaw TV. We are here at Miracle Beach. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. Joining me now, Dustin Alex, Operations Manager. What is the update on having campfires?
Well, as of June 27th at noon, Saturday, there's going to be a full ban in effect.
Okay.
And so, yeah, campfires will be suspended.
All right.
After that, you'll still be allowed to use propane fire pits or ULC approved cook stoves.
Okay.
Yeah, so no open flames basically.
All right.
And the one thing is to clarify, briquettes can be used in the provided campground fire rings,
Okay.
but must be fully extinguished and only used for cooking purposes.
Okay. So you mentioned propane stoves. So those are the cooking stoves, but those are also those new fire pits that
That's
are
right.
about this big around, and it's got rocks in the middle,
Yeah.
and it's fired by propane. Why are those allowed? Is it because there's no sparks, or?
Yeah, and you can control the
Okay.
flame, and that's
Okay.
important to know that the flame must be no larger than 6 inches, 15 centimeters.
Oh, okay.
So that's the maximum height we're allowed to have in the parks.
Okay, and that's BC Parks.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for this update. Is there anything else you'd like to include for the viewers around fire usage in the parks?
Well, the fires are banned, but you come and still enjoy yourself for sure. And the propane fire pits are a great, thing
They
to
are.
use instead.
They're very nice.
Yeah.
And you know what? And they're inexpensive.
Yeah, and
think-
we do rent them at many of the provincial parks still.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
so you
Okay.
can get them on site.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, that's very helpful. All right, there you go. You can either rent or buy your own. They are very inexpensive. I've seen them as little as $99. Thanks so much, Dustin. It's so important to get that information out to the general public. And now we're going to head over to Powell River, where John McKenzie goes on the hunt for some really bad plants. Wow, there are some really nasty plants here in the coastal region. Check out the website you see on the screen for more information about the really bad plants and what you can do about them. Now, when we come back, we will have left the serenity of Miracle Beach, and we will have arrived at Frank James Park, where the chainsaw chaos has begun. Go is here at Frank James Park in Campbell River, where the wood chips are flying. Burn duck! All right, closing out, June is Head Injury Month, and Marjorie Greaves has produced a 3-part series on head injury. Here is part 3. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go on Shaw TV. We're here at Frank James Park with veteran carver Glenn Greensides. How many years have you been doing this?
25 years now. Yeah, as of June 1st, actually.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah. Prior to that, it was a hobby for about 3 years, and then in 1990, I decided to go full time. And I moved down to the Vancouver Island in 1990 just to give it a try for the summer, and I ended up doing it full time ever since.
And when you say doing it full time, you actually carve sculptures full time for a living?
It's full-time living, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for 25 years.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And this is your 25th year in the competition as well.
No, the competition, I believe, is 19 years it's been going.
Okay.
So anyways, I met Max Chikite in 1990 when I first started carving.
Oh, okay.
And we used to always talk about the idea of having a competition, and he eventually decided to put it on. And
Yeah.
the first year in 1997, he called me up and asked me if I'd like to come over, and we were going to give it a shot. So there was him and I and a bunch of just, more amateur carvers who wanted to try it. So we were all over town in various different locations in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was just to see, if it caught on or not, and it did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite aspect of the carving?
All the noise. No. No, I guess for me, I like working on the composition, trying to create a few characters all intertwined together rather than just one single figure.
Okay.
That's probably the thing that I've done the most of.
And how many days will it take you to finish what you're working on today?
Well, we each have 4.5 days.
Okay.
But most of them are pretty much finished on the 4th day, and they only use the last half day to paint.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
like this piece here, for example, it's going to be a mother bear over there, a baby cub. 2 more baby cubs here. So
Wow.
that's the type of thing I like to do.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that's awesome. Congratulations and
Thank
good
you.
luck in the competition.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Go is at Frank James Park in Campbell River. We are covered in sawdust. Man, what these carvers can achieve with a chainsaw is absolutely mind-blowing. Be sure to come by in the next couple of weeks to check out the finished products. I'm sure they will be awe-inspiring. Now, music has always been a very big part of summer on Vancouver Island. Here are 3 women that make it a little extra special. Thanks so much for watching Go on Shaw TV. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. Summer has arrived. You've got everything happening at Miracle Beach and the Nature House and the Amphitheatre. And then, of course, transformations on the shore here in Campbell River, a sure sign that summer has arrived. Have a look and have a great week.